Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when the next videos come out. My name's Jacob.
This is Victoria.
We got Victoria back in the house, and we're going to do a video review that we've done before, and it's going to be called Blame the Rappers, but Victoria has not heard this song by Tom Mcdonald. So I want to thank you guys for clicking on this video, and this is
Ignite Fire.
So guys, we're going to be doing a video review on Blame the Rappers, and this is Victoria's first time watching this, and so we're going to play this out, and we may or may not stop it in between, but we will go back a few seconds just if we have a comment, but we're going to let this play out, and then we'll give our review comments at the end. So let's go ahead and press play.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law to children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things you thought them was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey, hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people and we like that stuff. These days you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can blame the
Making music is a privilege and a choice, and if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice.
That's pretty good.
Some give life and some destroy, and even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hint that there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains, we cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say,
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk.
Wow.
You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame
The songs that make you dumb.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble the lyrics. And the
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big difference from. So when I grew up, I was listening to Tupac, Biggie.
Okay.
You know, No Limit. I mean,
Yeah.
it was bad. It was, and what's interesting is listening to those type of music. That type of music actually influenced me to do bad stuff.
100%.
But I could understand the rappers; they weren't mumbling. You know, like
Yeah.
today's.
Well, here's the thing about music. Like, okay. So there's a lot of different thoughts I could share about this, and I'm not that kind of person that's very like religious about the things that I listen to. However, it's so important for us to be able to. Everybody says like guard your eyes, but what about your ears? You need to guard your ears.
Oh yeah.
Like there's kids that I babysit, and they hear these adults saying these different things. Maybe they hear like adults saying these cuss words or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But they didn't guard their ears from that thing. So then later on, whether they understand what that word means or not, they're going to repeat it because they've heard it.
Oh yeah.
Right? And so it also says in the word, like, faith comes by hearing.
Yeah.
But a lot more comes by hearing too. Right? And if you're constantly feeding your ears these things, like I've heard somebody say, like the more you tell yourself something, the more you repeat it, the more you believe it.
Yeah.
Right? So listening to Tupac all the time, listening to these different rappers that do just talk about the glorification of drugs, the glorification of guns, like all of this stuff, like it's going to build your worldview on those different things, whether you see it or not.
Oh yeah.
So again, I don't try to get super religious about the things that I listen to, but I do try to guard my ears. If there's a song that encourages lust, that encourages all those different things, I'm a country girl. Okay. I love my country Southern music. But again, if there's songs that's talking a little bit too much about like getting with your best friend and just, getting drunk and having fun in the bed, like whatever.
Yeah.
I try to avoid that song. You know what I mean? Even if it's a fun melody, even if it's a fun beat, like I got to be careful. So
I totally agree with you. I was, one of the things I'd be bumping was Genuine. Like,
I don't know that song.
Oh man. Genuine and Bump and Grind. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It definitely was influencing me in the negative way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, that's the thing. So
let's watch what we're listening to. Thank you, Tom and Dex.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I swear that I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble their lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing poor moral standards while we do it.
Wow.
Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are one in a million. You are loved, you are different. Hey, hip hop. I know life moves on, but while I'm here, how could you write that, dog? You can blame the rappers and you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers. Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap thrills and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like.
That don't feel good.
Yeah, wow.
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers.
Ooh, I have a couple thoughts.
Yeah, go for it. Go for
Okay,
it.
so first of all, what he's saying about the influence that people have, like with their success, being a good steward of the success that you have and the eyes that are watching you, that's really, really important. I had a wake-up call about this not too long ago. I was writing a song a couple months ago about a breakup, okay? And
Taylor
I had
Swift.
found out
Taylor Swift moment.
whatever. But I was having this moment. I was writing this song about this guy who got with the girl like super, super quick after breaking up with me, right? And so I was
The
pissed.
audacity.
I know, right? I was pissed, okay? And so I started writing a song about it. And the lyrics that I had in there, it was something like, I hope you realize that just stupid stuff. And I remember that one lyric that I wrote, I hope that it doesn't feel right, like when you're with her, just whatever.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit stopped me and he said, Victoria, that's a curse.
Oh.
I was like, what the heck? Like, I can't have a stupid breakup song. And so, but that's the thing. Like, if I were to have, published that, if I were to have, brought that to mainstream media, like young girls all around the world, see that as permission to curse their exes.
Yeah.
To curse the people that
Well,
treat
they don't
them
even
badly.
realize it. They don't realize it.
They don't
yeah.
realize it. That's the thing. They don't, like, again, if you're doing it, they see you as this idol, as these people who, you know, have life figured out because they're successful, and they're seeing the way that you think from the way that you produce music, right? And then they just adopt it as okay. So that's something that's really, really that we have to be careful of when we're stewarding music, when we're stewarding like what we're publishing online right now. It's like we have to guard our mouths, we have to guard our hearts, and we have to be prayerful about the things that we talk about, because we can't take it back once it's online. We can't take it back once people have heard it. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I gotta watch myself online and make sure I don't say nothing that I gotta apologize for.
But yeah, so I think this is really, really powerful. And what he was talking about, like with the displaying of women in this too, and like young boys seeing it, and it's seeing it as normal now because it's what is in the video. It's like, whoa. Negative ghostwriter.
The desensitization of people by what they're listening to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it creates an image of that people try to chase after.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like normal life, working, building a family, and doing the things that, you know, make a man, make a woman are no longer appealing. And it's like you want, you know, the guy wants to be this supermodel and wants a supermodel that's shaking her butt in the club, and then it's like, you know, that
doesn't lead to a fulfilling life.
It doesn't lead to a fulfilling life.
Yeah.
May lead to an STD, but it don't lead to a fulfilling life.
Have fun with that one. So I think this is a really great representation of what. So okay. Kind of like what I was saying earlier, where, you know, what our thought process is as we're, you know, putting things online, these rappers, as they're, you know, putting their lifestyle on, you know, broadcast mainstream media. What I think would be an interesting question for all of these people is to ask themselves, what do I want the future generation to learn from me?
Yeah. Or do they just want money?
Exactly. Is it just about money, or am I teaching the next generation something that I think will actually be valuable to them, that I think they should carry on? You know what I mean? Rather than just displaying this picture of a temporary pleasure of, you know, these drugs, this, you know, temporary sex, this parties, just like all this stuff that's not actually benefiting anybody. You know what I mean? Being able to take a step back and realize, what am I teaching with what I'm singing? What am I teaching with what I'm rapping? Is this something that's going to be a valuable nugget for the people that see me? Or is it just something that is kind of fun and seems kind of cute in the moment that's not really going to benefit anybody?
Yeah.
So, just influencers have so much power in their hand and they don't realize it. You know what I mean? And then again, like he's saying, there's, you know how so many people are like, oh, this Gen Z or crazy people. Like, who raised them?
Yeah.
Tell me who raised them, and then I'll agree. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that thing where you can't just blame a generation for the way that they act. You have to look at who taught them those things.
Everyone influences somebody.
Absolutely. Everybody gets influence from somebody. So if you're seeing a behavior, the behavior is not just singled out. It's not isolated. There has to be something leading up to it.
Yeah.
So it needs evaluation. So
no, I think you're right.
That's my thoughts there.
Well, guys, I want to thank you guys for clicking on today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button. We appreciate your guys' comments down below. And thank you guys for watching. Until next time, we love you. God loves you. God bless.